Welcome everybody to the very first episode of iOS Learning Made Easy. Every month I'll do my best to bring as much as possible tutorials related to iOS, basically related to Swift. So this first episode is all about some basic data structure. I decided why not to start with some data structure. So this is all about stack. So we'll be covering this episode like what is stack, different kind of operation in stack, and we'll also do some coding like how to create a stack in Swift. Then also we'll make that changes do that, I mean make that stack into a generic one. So yeah, so what is stack? Stack, you can say it is nothing but a linear data structure which follows a particular order in which the operations are performed. So normally in case of iOS, if you want to make a stack, it is nothing like an array. We can create it like an array, but we have some limitation. Like if you want to add something or if you want to delete something, it will be everything. Every time it will be performed by top only. That's why it is follow some principle like last in fast out and fast in last out. Means the element which is added to the stack first, it will be removed at last, and the element which is added to the stack last, it will be removed first. So that is last in fast out and fast in last input. So a star gives you a thing, but means it follows this principle. But why, what exactly we want this, in many algorithm you want to add object to a temporary list at some point and then pull them up the list again at a later time, but the order in which you add and remove this object matters. So yeah, so this is all about the stack. We have two operation like push and pop. Push means adding some element to the stack, and pop means removing that element from the stack. So yeah, so we'll be diving to the coding section. Anytime, let's dive into Xcode. We'll start with get started with a playground. We'll be creating a blank application. Next, name it as naming it as stack. So I'd like to save it under here. So I'll make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'll be like to delete all this boilerplate code, and starting with importing foundation. Okay, now for all those operations, I would like to create a structure. Thanks Xcode for helping me. Stack. So here we'll be dealing with everything with array. So I'd like to create an array. I'll type it var. Oh, sorry, man. Array, and this array will be of type string for now. We'll be changing this to generic later, and we'll be like to initialize this array to the empty. And yeah, so for now, for starting onwards, we'll be doing pop, push, and pick. So starting with push. So for push means like adding an element to the stack. For that, we need to create a function like func push. This function will take an element which is of type string, and close the bracket, and we like to append the new element to our array. Thanks, man. Element. Yeah, we'll be getting an error. Come on, let's code through error. Yeah. Why? Because this is a stack. Sorry, this is a structure. In structure, we can't modify it to our array. So to make this thing possible, we have to make our function as mutating one. So instead of why I'll write Xcode is helping me. Take a help. Thanks a lot, Xcode. Yeah, I'm fixed, man. Yeah. So one method gone. Now we'll be going to pop. Pop is nothing but removing the element from that array. Same thing. We'll start with that func pop. Yo pop. Now it will be done the last element string, which is of type it may not contain, so we have to make it as optional. Sometimes the array is empty, so for that we have to make it as optional. Now return array, and array is giving some predefined awesome function which is called popular. Yo bro. Now done. Yeah, obviously this function will tell we can modify anything. So we have to make this thing as mutating. Thanks a lot, Xcode. You are helping me a lot to creating this awesome content. Bro, I'm done. Why you are showing this thing? Yeah, thanks man. Now the last one, nothing. It is called pick. So peak is nothing but returning the last element of the array. So we have also one property, predefined property called last. So now func pick. Okay, okay man. Now it's also return type. Sorry, string, which is optional, may not contain anything. I think I'm forgetting something. Yeah, closing the bracket. Now return our array dot last. I think we are good to go. Okay, okay. So let's start with some examples. So we'll be creating one stack like my stack, which is a kind stack. We just initialize my stack, and we'll be adding some thing to my stack by using this push operation. And like here. Now also I'd like to and again push one more element. It will be like MacBook Pro. And last, so currently what exactly happening inside our stack, actually we can't able to see. So luckily for us, it has a built-in protocol called custom string convertible that allows us to define how we want to represent an object as a string. So to do that, we need to create an extension for our stack like this, and it will be like yeah, that protocol name is custom string control. It has one variable called var description. So if you don't write automatically, our Xcode will prompt us. So now to make this thing done, we'll be doing something like this. Let top divider, it will be like this. It will be like, sorry, no plus, it will be like stack, and provide on slash. Now our element, let stack elements something, and now this will be like we need to reverse our array, so that we can stack and follow join slash n reverse and join. So it will be like slash n, and now sorry, and now bottom divider. Nothing but slash n like this. Okay, now everything is good. We just need to return top divider, bottom divider. This all warnings will be gone. Yeah. Now if you like to print this thing, yes. So see first, okay, we just added one element to our stack. First MacBook Air, and then MacBook Pro, then we did pop. So the last, I mean, MacBook Pro is removed from our stack. So we try to print this thing. Now we can see it is only MacBook Air in our stack. So this is nothing but our string representation. Why don't we make this stack as a generic one? It's a good idea, and it's not like that for integer we have to again change our array to as something like int kind. So instead of doing, make this stack as a generic type. So what I'll be doing, so here I'll be providing some t, and instead of array of string it will be t, and here also it won't take as a element, it will be a string, it will be taking as a t because t is a generic kind. Now warning also, this will be like t. Okay, here is also just like t. Okay. Now we will be getting error related to this custom string convertible. I think we can do. So what to do, yeah, we can do actually. We have to write a map function, it will iterate through that and make that element as a string. Means yes, we can do like this. I think yeah, we need to add one code to this thing, and $0. So what we are doing here is converting our, because previously it was string, so it was, we can easily make that thing as a, I mean reverse then join by thing, but now we don't know what kind of array we have, so we have to map and make it as a type of string, whatever may be the element, we have to make it as a type of, mapping through it and returning it, return up array with the type of string, make it everything string, and so in our case. And yeah, this stack will so throw an error, so you'll tell that hey stack, you will be like string kind. So now if you like to print this thing, so now we'll try a integer kind of stack where my stack int. Now here like stack, which is a kind int, and just initialize my stack int, and my stack int will push one. Now my stack int, then push 2. Now again my stack int push pop. Now we would like to print our my stack. Come on, my stack int. Now if you like to print on this app, see we added 1 2, now pop, 2 removed, now my stack contains only one element, that is 1. So this is all about stack. Keep watching, and please comment anything or any like algorithm related stuffs. If possible, I'd like to come up with a video. Thanks a lot guys. Bye bye. Happy coding.